Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Right, so Battlegrounds month-long beta announcement is here, and this is the thing that I have been arguably the most excited about because I'm a bit of a Battlegrounds addict. Now there are things to be happy about. There is plenty of excitement around this beta because it is going to be the longest one so far, the most exciting one. There's also points of issues and points of problems where I have absolutely no doubt it is going to immediately deter a lot of people from fully jumping into Battlegrounds, which again, I just don't understand why Kabam does that. But let's break it all, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything else. So the important thing to know is that this event starts on May the 9th at 10 AM PT. What also is important to know that Act 8 beta starts on May the 9th, 1 hour after this. So the question is, what will I be doing first? Whether I'm going to be doing Battlegrounds or Act 8 beta. We're going to figure that out. I'll probably be doing Battlegrounds in the evening and then Act 8 beta next morning or something of the sort. Because I do want to do both, and I will do both. It's just to balance it out because this is the same time that Act 8 beta is starting. Right. Also to note, this is going to last 4 weeks, and each week there will be a different set of buffs this time around. So week 1, we're going to go back to Masochism, which is already a node that we all, or many of us, have had the chance to play around with in the first beta. And this was the Liquid Courage, Double Edge, nuke everything type of meta, where basically it was just a race to KO the opponent. So we'll see how it works this time around with more people involved. Week 2 is going to be the trickiest one by far, in my opinion, with Power Snack and Rise to Power, where every 7 seconds the next buff triggered by the attacker is immediately nullified. Each time this effect triggers, the defender gains 50% of a bar of power, so that's quite a lot of power. And then on top of that, Rise to Power, when the defender is knocked down, a 4-second timer starts, and then every time they land a hit or strike you in the block, they will gain 30% of bar of power. So this week, Week 2 is the week when everybody is going to eat plenty of level 3s to the face. Right, Week 3, we're going back to Safeguard, which is the node that we dealt with most recently. And Week 4, we are being kept in dark, so we don't know about Week 4. Special objectives, and this is what's going to be the difference. For this event, we have created special objectives that reward you for playing and for winning matches. Every 48 hours, you basically can win 500. So that means you can do this objective 14 times in total. That's going to net you around 7,000 trophy tokens. And then every 7 days, you can win this, which I'm not entirely sure if this is right, where after 20 matches, the rewards decrease, but fair enough. But this has, I believe, 5,500 in total. So in total, we can get 29,000 of these trophy tokens. And then they're going to be enabling this Battleground store for us, where we're going to be able to get reroll items should we choose to do so, tier 4 basic catalysts, tier 4 class catalyst selectors, which is actually quite cool. They are quite expensive though. 50% tier 2 alpha catalyst, 25% tier 5 basic, 10% tier 5 CC crystal, 5% tier 5 CC selector, 1,000 5-star shards, 1,000 6-star shards, 5 and 6-star sig stones. Important note again, if in total we can get 29,000 of these, and most of these items refresh every 7 days, it's going to be quite interesting to work out exactly what I will try to go for. I'll probably make a separate video for that, but at the moment, by all accounts, it does seem that the total amount of currency here that you can earn is 29,000, and it is going to differ per progression level how much what costs. But there we are. Changelog. Champion recharge costs 45 units for a full recharge. Now that is an extortion. That means that I will not be able to do full streams, for instance, because I will likely be able only to do like 3 or 4 matches, and then it's either shell out several hundred units or just stop playing. So I really hate this change. It's a 6-hour replenish timer, and I think this is the single worst change that they have done here. They're basically preventing anyone from doing kind of like a longer session of Battlegrounds, which is part of the charm with the game mode. And I hate this. There's no good word about it. I think it's unnecessary. I think it's greedy. I think this game mode is and will get monetized in plenty of other ways. And there's absolutely no need for this. So I don't like this at all. I don't like this one bit. And nothing else to say. Everybody was worried about this recharge cost from the very, very beginning. Everybody commented on it. And they still went ahead and did it. And on top of that, they put 45 unit charge. It would already be quite dreadful if it was 15 units. But with 45 units, it definitely seems extremely cash grabby. So that unfortunately destroys a lot of my enthusiasm for this thing, because it's going to be either shell out a crap ton of units to play for a longer time, or compromise your deck and just keep taking out champions and replacing them with lesser champions in it, or play only like 3, 4, 5 matches at a time. I don't know why I do this. I really don't. It's again the age-old story with Kabam baking a beautiful cake and putting a giant turd on top of it instead of a cherry. And then there is basically announcement for the cheating, that they have observed a lot of cheating. No shit. Most of the leaderboard was cheaters. And they are, well, let's see if they follow it through. They're basically threatening permanent bans to them, that they're going to be working on it. And, well, hopefully they do. Hopefully they do. But, with this thing, it's quite simple. We'll believe it when we see it, is the way I approach it. And, second beta was an absolute disaster from this aspect. And if they have improved their systems on quicker banning and everything else, then good. I'm glad. But realistically, nothing they say here means anything to me until it actually gets auctioned in the game and we can see the effect of it. It's quite that simple. So all this part I'm just kind of ignoring here. There's nothing else to say about this. When it comes to this change, though, it is an absolute bummer. This is an absolute bummer, because it's kind of pitfall that the game basically forces you. You can do something you enjoy in the game and spend units, or you can do something you hate in the game or earn units in Arena, for instance. Like, why does it do that? Why can't it just let us have a good time? Why can't they let us have some fun? Sucks. It really does suck. I do think this is going to push away so many people and minimize the playtime for a ton of people. As far as the rewards here come, 6-star 6 stones, quite good. Tier 5 CC, Tier 5 basic, considering the price. You get single resource, like, theoretically speaking, if you have 29,000 total. Obviously, because of the limits, you're not going to be able to spend it all on one resource, but in theory, let's say if you wanted to get 6-star shards, for instance, divided by 680 times 1,000, you'd be able to earn about 40k 6-star shards, which is quite good. But again, obviously you can't do that because you're going to need to observe. Oh no, the limit is actually 15, so maybe you can. So maybe you can get about 40k 6-star shards from this. I actually need to do the math. Yeah, I'm quite sure you can do this. You can earn 40,000 6-star shards in this beta if you choose to pursue that as your main resource. Or you can, where is the Tier 5 basic hat list, for instance? Divided by 370. Again, you're going. This one limit has only 5 though. Or you can earn a good chunk of Tier 5 basic hat list as well. Either way, the stores and the rewards is definitely an improvement. No rank 4 materials, unfortunately, yet, but this is something that we expect when the game mode actually goes live. Now to remember which champions I used for masochism and get to it, so to speak. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I will probably do a follow-up video tomorrow about this Battlegrounds store and what I will personally largely be going for. But that's it. Let me know what you guys think about that recharge thing as well. Such a shame. Such a shame. See you guys. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next